Okay, so since I think my other video was a bit too simple and not that explanatory, I think I will make another video where I am a bit more serious about the topic. Okay, so basically, the loop is like a circle and there's a dot. Okay, so the dot is like inside the circle. So the being is inside the loop. So you have this being inside the loop that can go outside the loop and can move inside or outside the loop. What's the problem right now? That whether the being stays inside the loop or moves outside the loop controls the being. That's the huge issue that we have right now. That's a huge issue that is so uncontrollable that we must stop it. And the being is you, is me, is her, is he, is them, is everyone. And the loop is whatever. And what must happen is that the being controls the loop. That's how you become God. When the being controls the loop, you become God. But how does the being control the loop? Well, that's a question I cannot answer. Not because I do not want to, but because me myself, I don't have the answers yet, honestly. And how do we solve the loop? So the way that I would solve the loop is by cutting the time that it takes to get around the loop. So basically, for example, the sun the Earth to orbit around the sun, it takes 24 hours, right? So, what the fuck? How much, how long does it take for this loop to finish? That's the question that we must ask ourselves. How long does the being we could like say humanity, how long does the loop last? If we say humanity as a whole, if we say that humanity is a hive mind, how long does the loop last? And I tried to make a model. Don't come at me for using AI, please. But I did try to make a model. I don't have it anymore. Whatever's. No, maybe I do have it. Yeah. Okay, so basically, the shit. I know you can see it clearly, but this shitty model So I gave it 20 minutes, 20 minutes, which is the period of time of the system, and I do not understand mathematics at all. So it's a cycle that starts identical again after 20 minutes. And I gave it 20 minutes because it's usually the time that my psychosis lasts, my psychotic episodes. Actually, I'd say around 20 minutes. Not really. Sometimes they last longer, or sometimes they they feel like they last like 1 second. Sometimes they feel like they last 100 million years, and that's kind of what the loop is like. Like the loop is also an infinite amount of time and a fraction of a millisecond. That's also the loop is. It's also time, but it's another thing. And I gave it 20 minutes just to. And I asked it to make a model of a cycle that lasts 20 minutes. And the cycle starts again identical. And yeah, it can be done. And I'm sorry if I'm not sounding coherent at all. That's what psychosis is. That's like word salad and shit. But whatever. And it told me that it can be closed, um finished. So there's a way to end it. Not, I don't think by death, because I don't think that death is the final answer to this. I think that God is the final answer. Not talking about religion. This is not a religious psychosis. Talking about the power to become God. For human, from human to God. Not me, maybe you, maybe someone else. The power for someone to become God. You hear me? Whatever. This doesn't make any sense, right?